Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of We Ballin' Over Here. My name is Ogary, and you guessed it right. We're here to talk basketball again. Yes, sir. I know it's still early, still preseason, but shouldn't I be a little excited about last night? It was some entertaining basketball. I mean, the Raptors did come out and put on a show, or am I tripping? Or is it like, bruh, relax? They didn't even do what they needed to do. It was just the bench players came in and did what. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We balling over here. That's what we about. You know what it is. We love basketball. We talk basketball all day. Got some great music, all that good stuff coming out. But right now we talking about them Raptors. The Raptors that took on the Boston Celtics and came out victorious, 125 to 119. Now, as I was thinking about, coming on camera and talking to you guys, I really thought about it that I really asked the question: is the Boston Celtics now our rival team? Is it a team that we have a rivalry with? Because as you know, we've been going at them. Um, they've taken us out of the playoffs. Some of their young stars are compared to our stars, so there's a lot of, I would say, tension between the Celtics and Raptors fans, for sure. For sure. That I can agree. I can tell you for sure. There's a lot of tension between Celtics and Raptors fans. And you know what? Last night was a beautiful game. Came down to the wire. Watched it all the way through. We had the Celtics bench standing up. We had the Raptors bench standing up. It was an exciting game for a preseason. So that's why I can't really put too much weight on it. I can't put too much weight on the players, how they played. Well, how they played, yes, but their shooting percentage, I'm not concerned about all that right now. Right now, you're coming back from the off season, fresh from vacation, fresh from wherever, and you're getting the rust off. This is an opportunity to get the rust off. Obviously, practice is there to help you do that as well. But in the games, you get to try out some of the things you've been working on, and you get to break some of the rust. That's what I would think preseason is there for. Now, speaking of trying new things that you've been working on, let's go right into it. Scotty Barnes, first play of the game. Oh my gosh. When he did that left spin around Kobe Jordan fadeaway, I said, wait, this is 2 games in a row. Is this a new move added to his arsenal? Whew! If Scotty Barnes can master that mid range fadeaway like a Kobe or Jordan, oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. Raptors fans, I'm very excited for that. Um, Before I even go any further, I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos, but a lot of you are not subscribed, so it does make a huge difference. It's what I'm here for. I'm trying to grow the channel and I'm trying to grow this community, and I need y'all. So please, if you get a chance, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. All right, don't forget that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go into it. Let's call this our little notes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this our little notes. So, as I'm watching the game, I gotta turn it around. As I'm watching the game, I took my little notes, just to go back to some of the things that I saw because we don't want to just talk random. We want to actually talk with points. So, as I said, that Scotty Barnes fadeaway was very impressive to me to start the game. And I like the move, and I think it's something that he has been working on. It's something he's added to his game, and I look forward to seeing more and more this season. So, Scotty Barnes, I like that turnaround fadeaway, mid-range fadeaway that you got going for yourself. So keep that going. Pascal Siakam. I find that Pascal is maybe. I'm not concerned about Pascal, but there is still that rush. There's a rush. There's not a sense of slow it down a little, my guy. Slow it down. Slow it down. Just the game is too fast in your head. Like it's like almost. I'm not. I see. I don't want to critique Pascal because I really think he's gonna have a great season. I really believe he is on his way to becoming a top 5 player as he wants to be. So don't get me wrong. I'm not here to say Pascal isn't living up to his skills. He definitely has it. But what I'm saying is that what I find with him, he's in too much of a rush. There's no pace to his game. For instance, like it looks like from the 3 point line, he's made up his mind. He's going downhill and then he'll throw it off the glass. And What I don't want to happen, because it looks like it's happening, I don't want it to rub off onto Scotty Barnes, because I saw a few plays where he just went right at Al Horford with no direction, just bully ball. Pretty much. There's a lot of bully ball with the Raptor squad, I find. That's why Marcus Smart was able to even draw an offensive foul that he drew, because he just stood there, let Scotty bump right into him. Pascal got another one of those. And it seems like, and I believe OG, if I'm correct, but it's something that we have to really look at, because obviously our players are there to dominate. We do have strong guys such as Scotty Barnes, such as an OG. Not to discredit Pascal, I'm pretty sure he put on some, muscles himself. And Precious as well is a strong guy. So there's a lot to say about that. I just feel like they just have to calm it down a little bit. But all in all, this is preseason, so we're not going to go too crazy. Got to give a great shout out to Gary Trent. I really like how he's been playing so far. His mid range game is tight. The minute he gets you into that paint and just fade away, he's got that move on lock. So I look forward to seeing a lot more of that. He's definitely a Raptor that can get you a bucket when you need a bucket. So we definitely got to keep Gary Trent happy, and he's doing great. I can't complain about him. So one thing for sure, oh man, at one point I was like, whoa. But I mean, whoa, and still a little concerned. But the defense is amazing. The Raptors were the ball goes over there. They've got everybody on that side. Boom, go over there. Everybody. This person's catching. Boom, pass it to another person. That person is already over there. They already have. They were closing out shots like crazy. Their defense was just swarming, and I really liked it. The effort was there, and I'm proud of that when it comes to the Raptors. I know one thing. I'm going to talk about something a little later on that I have a really big problem with, but I know for sure this is not a problem I have any issues with. Raptors are definitely a great defensive team, and they're doing their thing. They came out. It's good to see that the bench can actually put up some points or turn the tide of a game, because to be honest with you, this game was pretty much over from, I'm going to say, the third quarter when it comes to the starters. But in the fourth quarter, the Raptors starters really took over, winning that quarter 38-20, and then also winning the fourth quarter 15-9. So that's really where we were. That's really the way we were able to stay in the game because of the bench. So it was good to see the bench players really stepping up and bringing something to the court. Now, what I'm really impressed by, I got to give Precious Achua a lot of credit. I'm very impressed by what I see Precious Achua doing. He's somebody that the Raptors have high hopes on, and it goes to show he came out and he played really well. He was very aggressive as usual. That's Precious Achua, that's for sure. And he got 13 points and 7 rebounds in 19 minutes. So he's coming off the bench, which I'm sure he wants to start. But at the same time, it's great to see that he's still bringing some intensity, even this preseason. But that's just Precious ready to ball anytime, and I really like it. Want to give a big shout out to Josh Jackson. A lot of times there's a lot of guys that go around the NBA and they don't find a right fit or a right place to really excel. And I really believe that we as Toronto Raptors, hope the management, if y'all listening to this, keep that guy. We need him. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he can stay as a Raptor, what he can bring to us. As I said, this is preseason, so I'm just quickly going through. It's not much. I don't want to go too rambling on because, as I said, it is just preseason, and I expect there is kinks they're working out. So I don't want to act like, oh my gosh, it's the final product. No, I don't like it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But one thing I don't like that still remains: there is a drought. Our 3-point shooting is not consistent. We take a lot of threes, but we don't make a lot of threes. And that's scary because in this league, you do need the 3-point to fall for you at a consistent rate. And I don't believe the Raptors have that yet. As I said, it could be just the preseason, but definitely there is a better system that needs to be put in place where we get more open shots or better shooters take the shots. Because right now, I'm not too fond of the fact that in the first half, I wrote this down. Literally, we went 2 for 16 by halftime. 2 for 16 on 3-pointers. That's terrible. That is terrible to survive in a league. And as you can see, we were down. The Celtics starters beat us. To be honest with you, that's why I was like making a joke at the start of the video. But we technically lost that game in some sense because first quarter they beat us 22-27. Second quarter they beat us 35-24. And in this third quarter, they beat us 28-20. So, or sorry, 28-26. Sorry, my fault. But that's not good, guys. You know that's not good. I mean, we're playing the starters, right? That's who we got to be concerned about because that's ultimately who we're going to play. And I understand that, this is just preseason, so the minutes are not going to be the same. And I want to give a special shout out to Jaylen Brown because I'm not going to lie, Jaylen Brown looked like, I don't know, they wondering who the better player on the team is, if it's him or Tatum. I mean, that's a good problem to have, but Jaylen Brown looked like he came out to ball. Raptors didn't really have an answer for him. Tatum definitely got his shots off, but he had some few moments where he exposed the defense. I remember he cut past OG one time and all of that. But OG's solid. No disrespect to OG. And speaking of OG, OG was locked in. I really like to see that mindset. He's just there ready to get in and do his thing. So I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. Big up Gabe Brown. He had a late spark. DJ Wilson, he has to be careful with that offensive foul. And it's, as I said, it's just the charge. It's just the grit, the slumps of the droughts. I don't like that. And it was good to see the bench players actually came out. Malachi Flynn, I know he's hurt right now. Hope he gets better. All in all, it was good to see that we have more weapons. That young, oh man, his name keeps slipping me, but Jeff Dowin. Oh man, I really like him. He's consistent. He seems like he has a bright future ahead. I'm looking forward to seeing what Christian Koloko could really bring. I didn't think that he brought that much to the table yesterday. I mean, he did put up 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, but I want to see more of a dominant presence from him. I want to see more of that. So still early. Thaddeus Young, I want to see a little better from him as well. I didn't like the way how he was playing yesterday. But as I said, that's just 2 games into the preseason. I can't go too hard. The Raptors are 2-0, coming off of a victory from the Boston Celtics at 125-119. Let's go, Raptors. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, because we balling over here. And I got to send a special shout out to the Blue Jays, because I know their playoff game starts shortly or in a day. So I'm just rooting for Toronto, man. We out here. We in the city. T-Dot all day, every day. Remember that. We balling over here. Yes, sir.